So, hello and welcome back to Twisted Wonderland! We are not quite done with the Radiant Reenactment event. We still have one thing left to do, which is the vignettes. I actually was surprised that this event does have vignettes, because I'm not used to vignettes anymore unless they're from hometown events. But we do, in fact, have some stories attached to the cards. And yes, I'm going to read through the cards that I do have, Kalim's and Deuce's stories. Alright, without further ado, let's start with the R card, which is Kalim. Twilight Fit spinning around. I think this is about what they were doing in the library, all the tasks they had to do. Let's see, what is Kalim doing? Ballet?
Ew, my arms are worn out. Pretty impressive that a princess in a tower did climbing exercises every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, my arm muscles are burning now. What a reminder that I still need to work out more.
I'll bet. You both talked about letting this double as muscle training and climb with just your arms. What? Never skip leg day, but here we are. I mean, to be fair, to the track club, they never skip leg day. It was way easier for me since I was using both my arms and my legs.
I was surprised at how nimble you were. You zoomed up to the ceiling in practically no time.
It was fun on the way up and down. So what are we doing next?
That'd be laundry. What did we end up getting for that? I remember Riddle vetoed your suggestion of a washing machine when we were brainstorming ideas for the item list.
Let's see, it was around here somewhere. Ah, here we go. We get us pail.
Great. Madame's provided detergent too. Let's get to work. Wait, where are we supposed to get water from?
Ah! Oh, we have a specific water mage right here.
Oh crud, we took access to water for granted. That's a pretty major oversight. This pail is huge. This could be a kiddie pool.
I did ask for a pail big enough for 4 people to do laundry in.
That's fair. And we could definitely all do laundry together with this, but...
Where's Riddle, by the way? Is he taking a nap? Talking with teachers?
I doubt the library has a faucet, and getting enough water to do laundry delivered through that window would be a challenge.
Oh, here's Riddle. Speaking of.
Agreed.
I'll put in a supplemental request for a different receptacle or a long hose. In the meantime, we can do other things. You need a lot of water? I can handle that. Yeah, why is everyone forgetting about Kalim's unique magic? I mean, to be fair, I think most of them don't know. My signature spell can fill that pail in no time.
Really? Great. Then for what we are going to wash, I guess our PE uniforms would work. That'd be nice, considering the sweat we just worked up. Take it away, Kalim.
Sure thing, I got this. Respite in the scalding sands. A never-ending party. Dance, sing. Wait! Is this going to summon rain? Huh? What's wrong, Riddle? You scared me yelling out of nowhere like that. You're the one scaring me! How about to use your signature spell when this library is home to countless valuable one-of-a-kind tomes? All that water could soak the books.
Does Kalim's signature spell really make that much water?
Yes, I mentioned being thirsty before our meeting once, and Kalim used his signature spell to make some water for me. Is it literally like rain? But he created so much water that it completely flooded the head mage's office.
It's really that much all at once? It's incredible. But yeah, we wouldn't want to risk flooding the library.
Don't worry. All I have to do is adjust the spell so water doesn't spill out of the pail, right?
You can adjust it?
Can you? Are you capable? Yeah, kind of. I don't think kind of is good enough. Kind of. My signature spell lets me produce large volumes of water for a small amount of magic. Conversely, That means even a teensy amount of magic generates a whole bunch of water. So it's hard to fine-tune it. But I've managed to fill one cup without overflowing it before, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Come on guys, trust me!
Well, you're the house warden of Scarabia, so of course I trust you, but still.
It's hard adjusting magical energy, even with a signature spell. I'll use my own magic to produce the water for this. Thanks for trusting me! Here goes! Oasis Maker! Ah! Ah, that worked great! Look at RP uniforms spinning around in the pail. Oh, thank goodness. Luck was with us today.
That's some powerful water pressure. I was gonna hand wash our stuff, but this should have it clean in no time. Yeah, in fact, this reminds me of...
Yes, a washing machine. Kalim produced a large enough volume of water to create a current. I'm not sure what that means, but it worked out great, right? What is a washing machine? I never used those. Oh, got him.
Yeah, that takes care of the washing. Thanks a ton for your help.
Yep, glad to help. So, next we'll need rinsing. Whatever that is, right?
Huh?
More water. This is actually the first time I've ever done laundry. I've always wanted to try it. Isn't it satisfying seeing clothes get clean? I'll make more water to rinse with now.
You're making more?
Remember to be careful, Kalim, please. Of course, I get it right this time too. I get everyone's laundry nice and clean. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright! Short and simple, but very cute. That was Kalim's vignette. I could show off his beautiful, unique magic again. Yeah, lovely. Kalim was fun in this event too. Like, all the characters were pretty fun in this event. So let's move on to the SR that I have, which is Deuce. Let's go. Twilight Fit, Caught Up in the Moment, Part 1. So, let's see what they're up to. Oh. Are we doing the frying pan thing? The princess in the tower wielded a frying pan against a strapping young thief and locked him in a closet. Wasn't this supposed to be Deuce's card? Oh boy.
Me?
Well, you're the tallest guy out of everyone here, right?
The only closet in the library is the broom closet, so that will have to do. Hey, don't treat this like a given. And how exactly are you going to use that thing to lock me in anyway?
And that's the question, huh?
Do any of the books talk about what she did, House Warden?
No. There's nothing aside from the vague description of using a frying pan on the thief and locking him up. Well, you just have to smack him over the head, but we don't want to do that to Jack.
I guess we'll have to fill in the blanks. It's hard to think of uses for a frying pan other than frying eggs. That's way too specific. Though I'm also having trouble of thinking of uses other than cooking.
Yeah, huh? I'm coming up blank too. Perhaps the frying pan happened to be what she had on hand when she faced the thief.
Makes sense. Holding a frying pan could probably intimidate an intruder.
Especially if you held it up like this.
You called it intimidating?
Why are you playing around?
If the guy was a thief, he probably had run-ins with guards and had to flee over long distances on foot. But the princess spent her life in a tower. She'd never encountered another person before. Unless there was something restricting the thief's movements, I found it hard to believe the princess could get the better of him. You don't know that? Remember, this is a princess that got into shape by climbing.
Wanna bet? What are you betting on? Alright, you're on. You silly goobers. I guess Deuce is the princess here and Jack is the thief. Yo, Bet, what's up, yo? Imagine this is what Tangled was like. Yo, you wanna bet? You two are getting far too invested in this. Save the fighting for later.
Sorry. When you offered to make it a bet, I just got caught up in the moment.
You know, Jack and Deuce get along pretty well. It's kinda cute.
What if instead of using brute force or getting into a straight-up fight, she got the thief to lose a bet?
What do you mean?
Jack said he found it hard to believe the princess could get the better of the thief, right? If that's what the thief thought, he wouldn't turn down a challenge from the princess.
Interesting.
So she exploited his overconfidence. If he lost a bet, that would explain why he'd have humored her.
I think the way it went was that he stuck into the tower, she hid behind a wall and then smacked him with the frying pan. But sure, let's go with that.
But it still doesn't explain how she uses the frying pan.
Oh, you could play tennis, right? A frying pan is shaped like a tennis racket.
We don't have tennis balls.
And more to the point, it would be a disaster if any rackets or balls damaged the books here. But the idea of a competition involving equipment with similar shape as a frying pan does hold some merit.
A similar shape, huh? What items have round ends and thin handles? Spoons? Oh, I know one competition that uses spoons.
Got an idea, Deuce?
Yes, an egg and spoon race.
What is that?
What's that?
It's a staple competition held on field days in a Queen of Roses.
The winner is whoever can reach the goal the fastest while balancing an egg on a spoon.
Ah, I think we actually did that in like kindergarten too.
The rules can vary. Some places disqualify you if you drop the egg. Others let you pick it up and put it back on the spoon. So basically you're suggesting we have an egg and frying pan race instead? Yeah, that would count as a competition involving a frying pan.
Good idea. But we don't have any eggs. Could we get someone to bring us some? I somehow doubt you could drop an egg out of a frying pan even if you had any.
Don't worry, I figured out a way to improvise. We still got lots of the sugar cubes they delivered with the tea set, right? We can make a stack of those in the center of the pan. If you can reach the goal without the cubes toppling, you win. What do you think?
Stacking cubical objects hardly seems like much of a challenge.
Well, you'd be surprised.
The stack fell as soon as I lifted up the pan. It's gonna be hard running while keeping this balanced. This seems feasible enough in a library setting. Let's try Deuce's suggestion. Okay, you and me, Jack, one-on-one. Why are you challenging him again? Those two are so funny together. In a sugar cubes and frying pan race.
What?
That's so funny. Fantastic. Okay. Next up, Caught Up in a Moment, Part 2. So, it would make sense for a competition between the princess and the thief to be one-on-one. A race between Jack and Deuce sounds like fun. If I win, it's into the broom closet with you.
You're determined to make this a contest, huh? Are you planning something? No. What's wrong? Are you a chicken?
That's just how Deuce functions.
If you don't think you stand a fighting chance against me, I could come up with another idea. Huh? Who are you calling chicken?
Why are they cute while fighting? That's not okay.
I never said no. Challenge accepted. The goal is the bookshelf farthest in the back. Whoever gets there first before their sugar keeps falling wins. Sure, fair enough. Let's get it started.
Okay, you're both lined up evenly. Ready, set, go! Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, my sugar cubes almost fell over. Tch, I want to run faster, but it's hard enough keeping the stack stable as it is.
Jack's stack almost fell right out of the gate, but he seems to have recovered his balance. He shifted to a power walk with big strides that capitalize on his long gait. His motions are stable, with no signs of wobbling, a testament to his core strength without a doubt. Why are you the moderator, Riddle? Kalim is co-moderator. Jack's making steady progress, but Deuce hasn't moved from their starting point. He's been readjusting his grip on the frying pan a lot. Is he stuck because his sugar cubes aren't stable enough? No, look. Deuce is off. What? Whoa, he's fast! But he's going so fast the stack might topple. Except, it isn't wobbling at all. Deuce is gaining on Jack fast. This is shaping up to be a great race. Has he been doing that, like, as a child, with, like, eggs? This is hardly the time to get excited over a race. Our ability to reenact the story hinges on this. Oh, true. But hey, no harm in cheering, right? Keep it up, guys! You're nothing if not carefree. Wait. Despite his late start, Deuce is almost neck and neck with Jack.
How did you come up on me like that? Can you afford to rubberneck now?
I'm about to pass you.
Hey, wait! How's he running so steadily?
Deuce just flew past Jack and then some. The race is over. Deuce Spade is the winner. You got caught up too, Riddle. Oh yeah! This is definitely not what happened in Tangled, but sure. I was sure Jack was gonna win, but Deuce did an amazing job catching up. Agreed. It's incredible he could run so fast while maintaining his balance.
So you weren't plotting any tricks. You just challenged me to something you knew you could beat me at. Tch. Well played, Deuce.
Huh? What do you mean?
I was positive I could win a race where we had to balance sugar cubes. I've done a lot of blast cycle riding over rough dirt roads and steep inclines. I know a thing or two about staying balanced. Nice. So when you were adjusting your grip on the frying pan at the starting point, that was to find the most stable way to hold it? Yes, basically. I can't believe I fell for that. I had to say it, but a loss is a loss. You can shove me in a broom closet. I'm ready. Let's get this over with, Deuce.
Okay, Jack, here goes. So determined. Poor Jack. But hey. Alright! Exterior hallway. Is that later? Finding. Oh! Oh! Wait. Why is Riddle's hair short now? Did he cut it off immediately? It looks fun in that. The other two still have long hair. We're finally back at school. This place offers a nice view of the lanterns as well. They really are gorgeous. I'm so glad I get to see this with all of you. You know, Deuce's whole sugar cubes and frying pan race idea was pretty fun. We should all do that together sometime.
I'm done.
As long as you don't mind me winning.
Yeah, right. I'm winning the next one, obviously.
Are you confident? I figured out the trick thanks to Deuce. If we hold that race, I certainly won't lose. Why are you having short hair now? What happened? Do I have to read your vignette to find out?
You too, House Warden?
Well, doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna come out on top no matter who I'm up against. That's the spirit. Aww, I love that picture. Looks very gorgeous. Beautiful. But seriously, why did Riddle have short hair? Apparently I need to read his vignette if I want to find out. Alright, and with that, we are done with the vignettes. A bit of a short bonus video for the event. Then, in I think 2 days, another main story part will release. That's probably going to take some time. I haven't posted it yet, but I actually am wondering if I should skip the stream this month and just make 2 streams next month, because it's a very likely chance that we're going to get a Playful Land rerun next month. But I will see how I will handle that. Anyway, this was a Radiant reenactment, closing in with the Tangled event. I hope you have fun, thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye!